Hello everybody and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley. So I've just done a bit of spraying in some of our fields because they were requiring it. I didn't think I'd do it on screen because obviously we do quite a bit of spraying, but it is done. And actually I think two of our fields, the soybean fields over there, now need to be harvested. Now this is very important because of a certain special which is coming up very soon. You might be able to guess which one it is, but these two fields need to be vacant because we're going to be doing something in these fields. So, well, it'll become very clear very soon, but we need to get this harvested for the next crop to go in. Yes, the Christmas special is indeed going to be on Goldcrest Valley, but it's going to be Goldcrest Valley with a few differences. It should be amazing. Looking forward to it. Also, there'll be a bit of RC Monday in there too. And of course, a giveaway. And possibly some other stuff too. I just haven't really fully decided. We shall see. But yeah, let's get this done. Let's get it harvested. Oh, actually, there is one job I might have to do first of all. Yes, let me just get that off there. And we'll go over to this yard here, where the Manitou is. Because as you can see, we have made a bit of a mess. We do need the leveler or a buck rake to do this properly. I probably shouldn't have done this actually. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. I'll head round here and I will try and sort it out because it needs to be clamped, it needs to be covered over. We should spread it out a bit more than it is now. It's a total mess. Right. I think if we just keep dragging it back, that would be the best thing to do. And at the same time, we are, of course, clamping it down with the wheels. It doesn't need to be amazingly flat, it just needs to be flatter than what it is now, because at the moment it's not very good. We've got a mountain at one end, and at this end it's, well, just right really. Makes it easier using the Satex side panel though, and the joystick. I suppose, yeah, buck rake would be better. Definitely. Right, now for the mountain. Let's tackle this mountain. There isn't an awful lot in the mountain, so it doesn't take much to level. But it still needs to be done. Okay, another few scoops, and then we'll just keep driving backwards and forwards over it, and then we'll cover it over. I should have done this last week actually, thinking about it. Okay, so that is us almost finished here. The bit which is left at the end will just spread out evenly. But I'm sure you can appreciate it's looking much neater. It doesn't have to be perfectly flat, but as we go backwards and forwards over it, it'll flatten off anyway. So let's just put this bit in a pile here. And get rid of this mound which is accumulating. Okay, that's okay there. And yeah, I think really I'm just going to start to mount it up again if I keep scooping. So I'm just going to go backwards and forwards, and that should do the best job at levelling. We'll bring up the menu and see it's 50% compacted, so still quite a bit to do. But yep, definitely working. There's some in the bucket, tip that out of there, and just continue to go backwards and forwards over the clamp. 53%. Okay, I'm going to go off screen, and when I get back I will be done. The only reason I'm keeping the bucket so high is because if we go too low it will miraculously fill up again, so I've got to keep it quite high. Okay, 96%. This is taking longer than anticipated, but it's okay. we have got all day to do this, so yeah, we're almost there. Now it doesn't look very impressive, and I should think when it's actually covered over it will look even less impressive, but it doesn't matter because there is actually a lot there, more than what we'll ever need, so I'm not too worried at all. Right, we need to press R, and yeah, it's definitely covered it very well. No tyres or anything being put on here though. It looks like a plasticky material. I'm guessing that's what it's made out of. Woven plastic or something. I thought it was like a black sheet or something, but I don't know. No idea. Well, the colour doesn't matter. White sheet. I thought it was just a plastic, non-perforated layer. But I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, what we're going to do is now head back to the main yard, and we're going to jump into the combine because we need to harvest those two fields. Soybeans, and the price is changing all the time. Now I don't know if this is a new feature, but it looks different to me. If we go on to here, and if I speed up time to 120, you can see the prices are changing all very quickly. I'm guessing this is standard and it has been like this from the beginning. It's just I've never played in 120 before. You can see the real-time price changes, sorry. So we can really appreciate which ones are going to be best before it's a bit of a guessing game. So that's very good. Stick it in 120 and see where the best prices are. Right, okay. So off we go. And I'll see you back in the yard. And we're back. Now we might need 2 trailers. Possibly. It'd be quite a good idea to take them together. We might not fill them both because soybeans don't really produce an awful lot of beans, but we do have 2 fields to do and they have both been fertilised, so the productivity shouldn't be too bad. This can be like the overflow trailer, as we have the main Joskin trailer just over here. So I'll park it, well, it doesn't want to be in the way. It could be in the way here. I'll park it here. I'll park it just here. Should be fine. So that's like an overflow. So put that there. And we now need to go into our main tractor, which is, well, the case and the fence of the main tractors, but whichever one is available. It looks like it might be the case. Yeah, the case tractor. That can tow the Joskin trailer. Get it started up. And most of our tractors are a bit mucky. I've got the speed that the dirt appears, well, the tractors get dirty on slow, but yeah, they do seem to get dirty still pretty quickly. These dusty environments. We'll just give it a quick rinse because we're going to use it. It's going to get dirty again. No point wasting lots of time on it. There we go, that will do. And we'll just check to make sure the sound is all okay because some of the combine's quite loud. 30% should be okay. Right, let's hitch onto this trailer. Love this trailer. Not personally. I just like the trailer. Like, I'm not in love with the trailer. That'd be kind of weird. Oh, I love you, Joskin. No, not at all. They're just decent trailers. Right, let's get into the Massey Ferguson. We'll leave that here for now. We'll turn the engine off too. Run over here to our 7347. It was quite a while ago since we planted these, and before this was the poplars, so the next crop will be the 3rd crop we've had in this field. But we don't get any straw, so it's going to be a really quick turnaround. We don't have to bale, we don't have to clear the bales obviously. We can literally just give it a quick bit of cultivating and then get this next crop in. All will become clear very soon. But not today. We'll have to wait and see. Because I'll be doing the Christmas special here, like I say, and it needs to be all sorted out by then, I'll probably be recording it in the next 5-10 days, possibly. That might be a bit too early. We'll see. But it won't be released until the 24th of December. It just gives me time to sort stuff out. I could use GPS, but I think today I won't do. But the one thing I like to do is try doing this without GPS and then see how straight I've actually cut. I suppose it's okay. It's not brilliant. GPS is very good for that. You don't waste anything at all, and everything is perfectly straight. But yeah, if we can get both of these fields cut today, that would be absolutely fantastic. I think these will be the only 2 fields that I need. I think they are. But obviously if we make enough money out of this, we could buy a different field and do it in there. Not too sure. So looking at this, we've managed to get 30% from not an awful lot really. I don't think this field will fill the combine. No, it won't. Which means that we definitely won't fill the trailer. At least it'd be highly unlikely. But usually, whatever I say is opposite, so that's a good thing. If I say we're not going to fill the trailer, we will do. And in turn that means we'll make a lot of money. I'll try and sell it today, these soybeans. It just depends how good the price actually is. As you've just seen, the price fluctuates all the time. And who knows, we might even get a great demand. That would be amazing if we do. Okay, so this is the last little part of this field we need to do. 66% full. That is more than I thought it would be. The next field is bigger. So, yeah, we're actually not doing too badly at all. It definitely helped me fertilising these 2 fields. I did it about, well, I suppose an hour ago. Just before it ripened, it was on the second to last growth stage. That's why I had to have the sprayer fairly high, as the crop was pretty high. But it did get 2 out of 3 of the fertilised stages. So I did miss one, which wasn't a very sensible thing to do, but better than nothing. So I'm going to unload so we can just keep going. Yeah, we definitely won't fill the trailer. So what we're going to do now is set this thing off on a worker because I just want to check and see if we've got anything in storage. That should work okay. Yes, do we have anything in storage? Any soybeans? I doubt that we do. Yes, we don't. So, oh, look at this. The price there, that's very good. Mary's Farm, 1631. I'll put the time speed to real time so it doesn't adjust too much, and hopefully we'll still have that relatively good deal. Yes, this is just 19% of a trailer. Did miss a bit. You terrible driver. This is why I should do it myself. It just goes so much better. Yeah, I couldn't really resist. GPS is such a good thing, and I think probably all modern combines have the GPS built in. Possibly not the small ones, not too sure, but certainly the big ones, they're all running on GPS, so yeah, this is a nice thing to have. Nice thing to be using. Some people say I overuse GPS, but I don't think so. think if a tractor or a machine has got it built in, we should use it. Okay. Only thing here is, oh, overshot. This one wasn't done on GPS, so it may well, yeah, it's definitely overlapping a lot. Once this one is done, everything will be 100% intake. We won't be missing anything at all. Yeah, the header isn't being used to its full capacity, which is never a good thing. Perfect. So we'll be done here very soon. Yeah, we definitely don't need the trailer with the Manitou, so we'll take that back. Now, I think it is possible to use GPS with a worker, so maybe that's what it was doing. Maybe that is the reason why it missed a bit going along that side. It could have been enabled, but it's just cheaper and easier if we do it ourselves instead of having a worker to do it. I mean, we're here. If we weren't doing it, we'd just be sat about, which would be very boring. Okay, so we have, well, not too much left. 62% full though. It's impressive. Maybe we'll fill the combine this time, but that still doesn't mean that we'll fill the trailer. Okay, when we get to the end of here, I think it'd be a good time to unload. We do only have like one pass left, but we're not going to be able to fit it all in, I don't think. Although, having said that, when I started this row, it was on 80%, so maybe it will fit in. It'd be incredibly close. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. But one thing I'm not going to do is miss anything. I have to go back for this. And this bit over here too. Yes, 89%. Ah, this won't all fit in anyway. So we are going to have to unload. I'll see how far I can get. I should be able to get to the top and possibly do that side over there. But yeah, no chance of getting this bit here. 97%, 98%, and that is us at the end. So yeah, we should be able to get this bit in because it's so thin. It's just a line of thinness, basically. 2% we've got remaining in the tank, so if we can get this in 2%, we've done a good job. Yep, that's all good. Not even gone at 1%. Wow. Only one thing left to do, and that is to unload, finish off over there, and we are going to be on the way to bringing in some money. It's about time as well. We haven't made much money on this Let's Play, which is a bit of a shame. But maybe that will all change soon. Maybe in the Christmas special we'll be able to bring back a load of money. We'll have to wait and see what we're actually doing. How full is that trailer? 46%. Yeah, it's a pretty big trailer. If you could fill that to the brim with soybeans, then basically you are carrying gold. At least you might as well be, as it's worth so much and you get so little of it. Although, it isn't worth as much as wool. The wool is worth a fortune. And there we go. Another harvest completed. It's not something I like to do an awful lot of on screen because it can get a bit repetitive. It's just, yeah, this needed to be done. We really had to get these 2 fields harvested. All the others, there's no rush really. It was just these 2. And it will become clear very soon. So just 5%. Typical, isn't it? We had just 5% remaining. Yes, there we go. Very impressive. Right, let's close it up. We'll take it back over here. We'll remove the header. And then we'll try and find the best place to sell it at. I think it is going to be Mary's farm, by the look of it. Always got to search around and find the best place. Otherwise, you're basically ripping yourself off. Getting no money for something which you could get a lot more money for. Right, that should do us. Turn it off there. Run back up to our tractor. And yeah, I think what I'd do is I'd put it to 120 speed, the time. Because it would be really clear which way the money is going. So we can't do it for too long because it will really jeopardise what we get. But 1631, it seems to be maintaining it. So let's stop that time. Quick. And yeah, that is our place. Mary's farm. Off we go. Now that is actually the other way to where we usually go. I usually go towards the store. It's on the same road, but it's not the same place. Amazingly, there is a lot of places which branch off that road. In fact, I think the whole map does. So, yeah, we need to turn left instead of turning right. Which makes a change. I'm a bit bored of turning right. We should turn left more. Any traffic? Nope. Ah yes, we do have sugar beet as well, which will be harvested. It's just I'm waiting for a sugar beet harvester. We'll probably get the trailed one, as that field is tiny. We finish off with a trailer which is just 48% full. But that is still pretty much 15,000 litres. Now I think I'm going to go up here. I'm a bit bored of going the other way, that's the way we always go. It's nice to explore more of the map, especially as this series will be ending quite soon. Chances are I won't be playing on it again too much after that, as we'll be obviously concentrating on the mod maps. So yeah, I want to see as much as possible. Having said that though, we do still have well, more than 10 episodes. I think it's about 12 episodes. We might have about 12 left, maybe 13. It's looking like it'll probably be about the end of December when we finish this map completely. And it's a shame because it has been such a fun map. And as usual, Giants have excelled themselves. It's really good. But I just don't like square fields. That is my only thing. I just don't like square fields. If they didn't have the square fields, it would be perfect. It really would. But as I've said before, the square fields I think are so you get a good experience with the workers. And there is Mary's farm. I always know where to go to buy the animals, but as for selling, not so sure. It must be at the silo, I'm assuming. There is a silo just up here. Ah yes. Here we go. Very steep. This should be impressive. Here we go. Come on, money. Skyrocket. £24,344 from those 2 fields. And that could have been more if I'd given them another layer of fertiliser. I just forgot to do it, so we just got 2 layers instead. But yep, that isn't bad at all. Almost £25,000. I'm impressed. Soybeans do seem to be a good crop to go for, so I'll certainly be doing them again in the future. Now, I've seen the mod where you can get cheaper prices for the animals, actually more realistic prices. I have pretty much decided I'm going to go with it. It seems like a good mod to get, as the prices which we have so far, a pig is £3,000, a sheep is £4,000 and a cow is £5,000, they just seem too high. So I am going to get it, I think, and we will be able to benefit better from it, as it is very difficult. At the moment it is very difficult. And talking about animals, we should probably check up on them. Yeah, cleanliness as usual is horrific, but oh yeah, pigs, they're really going well. Everything else seems to be fine. Anyway, that actually concludes this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will return tomorrow with another episode on Goldcrest Valley. Until then, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.